Hey, what is going on everybody? This is Regan and welcome back to yet another unboxing and review video. Today we're going to talk about another newly released figure from Hot Toys crossover HONÅ Studio, and this is the Amazing Spider-Man comic version Symbiote Suit 1/6 scale collectible figure. I did not pre-order this one, but I got a chance to borrow it from Toys Assemble HK, and now I have the opportunity to help you decide whether to get it or not. Even for myself, I believe it's still available on their website, so I will put the link in the description below. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, starting off with this art box, I would say it looks pretty cool, very eye-catchy, nice print as well. But I find it that the print is like more of like a newly designed, not really classic, That's just, my opinion. That's how I see it. And anyway, on the side as well, this is how it looks like. And of course, at the back, you can see the figure right there. And there you go. So I'm really excited to share with you guys this one. Let's open it. And of course the art cover print, which is, I find it really cool because this is the instruction sheet. There you go. Which is, I find it really cool, right? Of course, if only if you're going to keep the art box, but if not, if you're going to throw this one, then it's gonna hurt. I mean, like, it looks really cool. I mean, like, you could actually keep this one if you're really collector. But anyway, if you don't have much space, then yeah, you could throw this away. Anyway, moving on. So the packaging, so after you open that or you remove that art cover print, we're gonna get this packaging right here. And of course, we got the backdrop. Then I believe you're going to cut that one to attach it here, okay? But we're not gonna do that, okay? Let's move on to this packaging tray right here. So you're kind of wondering why I'm wearing a glove, something like this. Because his suit is black, so I could really highlight the suit or the figure. And at the same time to protect because this one is fabric material. So it's kind of like if you have a lot of hard skin or kind of like, callus, in your hands. And of course, am I gonna damage the suit? So better to wear something. But anyway, so far it still looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna take it out this one. So this is the figure right there, beautiful. I already removed all the plastics, and we got the symbiote web right here. We got the web web backpack, right? Looks pretty cool. We got the extra joints, 2 pieces. We got the interchangeable eyes expression, a pair of eyes right here. And of course, we got the interchangeable hands, which is 6 pieces or 3 pairs of interchangeable hands with different gestures, which looks really cool. And we got this crutch holder, okay? And lastly, the base right here. So we got this base, huge base. Find it that this one is actually not really necessary. I think this is only for those who are really collecting just the comic version. Probably if you're going to start just collecting HONÅ Studio figures, then I think it's okay to have this one. Maybe you have less collection in your you have less figures in your collection, then I think it's totally fine. You still have space, okay? Especially if you're going to use the backdrop with the comic print, right? And of course, we got the acrylic pole, a short one. Right, so I think that's all of it, inside the box. So now I'm gonna test really quick the articulations of this figure, so at least you guys have an idea, okay? Although this one is pretty much the same with every Spider-Man Hot Toys release. Although this is not Hot Toys, it's HONÅ's, but it's pretty much the same. It's pretty close, I would say. So from the head, of course, twist, still tight, fantastic. And then looking up for flying poses or jumping poses, which is absolutely really cool. Looking down, thing looks good. There you go. Okay, that's it for the head. And then ratchet joint, there you go, all the way up there. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, some racing hands to the front, to the back. Pretty easy, very smooth, I would say. And then of course the suit is not gonna block the movement, so we're gonna have a big range of motions, I would say. And then swivel right here, coming from the shoulders, okay, and elbows double jointed. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that, nice. Okay, And then we're gonna open that one, butterfly. Ooh, amazing. This is amazing. I believe we could pull this one now. We could do up and down as well on the shoulder. Yes, up and down. Okay, just very flat, probably like 2 or 3 stops, I would say. And then moving on to the waist part. This one, it has a really huge crunch in right there. And then arch, nah, that's it. Okay, yes, okay. Otherwise, you might gonna break that. Unless you really want to break it, then it's up to you. Okay, and then twist. Ooh, I find it some hole there. Later we're gonna find out. So twist all the way to the side, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah, so it has 2 joints. So aside from the waist part and also on the upper torso, so we could have bigger range of motion. There you go. And wow, that is so easy to get some creases, on the logo. Later we're gonna talk about that. Anyway, side to side as well. Fantastic. Okay, moving on to the legs. Ooh, another ratchet joints right there. Beautiful. Okay, and then to the front. There you go, to the back. Bam. Nice one. Okay, and the knees. There you go. Wow. And then, wow, that's pretty tight. Although it's not ratchet joint, but I could feel like it's pretty tight, You're probably gonna love it as well. And then ankle. There you go. Just standard one. I think it's, yeah, enough. Decent, I would say, for doing some dynamic poses. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, See right there. Nice one. Okay. Now, that's it. That's it for the articulation. I would say amazing, amazing articulations. I think you're probably going to have fun on this one. Now, moving on, I'm going to start with accessories. Of course, this bag. Let me check. Let me show you guys how we're going to insert this one. This is pretty easy. See? So, that's a good thing about wearing gloves, You could easily, you have a confidence on not damaging the suit of your figures. And then you're gonna really, you don't need to really add some extra, care. You could just do whatever you want on your figure because you're so confident because you're not gonna damage it, right? Only those articulations. Of course you have to at least have some, not really knowledge, but if you have a lot of experience playing with your figures, then okay? Where to stop, where to control the movement, not over, extend, then at least you're not gonna damage or the joints, right? Anyway, so that's how it looks like for this backpack. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's fine. The kind of off-white, for this one. But let me darken a little bit because I find it, yes, because this is quite bright and you might not gonna see the details of those webs on this backpack, which is absolutely fantastic. Well, pretty simple, very straightforward. Paint application, pretty neat, I would say. Yeah, that's it. Not that really special, but of course it looks really cool, once you attach it to your figure. Okay, now let's try to change the eyes expression. There you go. Okay, so this is very white. The color, not off-white. Wait, all right. This one should be here. So this one has a magnetic function. So it's pretty easy to attach. There you go. Okay. So you could alternate that, or you could use the other, the other one on the other side, and the other one, this one, something like that. You could play around with the eyes expression. And it's pretty easy to attach. That's it. You don't need to, usually if there's any Spider-Man figure, we kind of like me, my experience, I kind of having a hard time to hook out or get that end of the eyes because it's kind of too deep, on the eyes. So this one is kind of embossed on the head, on the face, so it's pretty easy to hook it, get it. That's it, Okay, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I think yeah, that's it. It looks pretty cool. Okay, I think I prefer this one, right? Looks pretty cool than the other one. Okay, anyway, moving on to this one right here. I saw on the picture on the instruction sheet that we could bend this one, right? So if you this is pretty easy. The details of this one looks pretty good. Bendable, it has bendable wire. You could just put it like this. you know, because it's like he's about to punch using this one, kind of like this. Okay, so it's up to you how you're going to stylize your webs. It's either like this or to the body or somewhere. Okay, so which is I find it really cool, you know, a nice accessories. We could play around, right? I wish all the Spider-Man that we had, like, or like we have right now, like from the very first Spider-Man, the Hot Toys thought about something like this, but only HONÅ's. HONÅ. So maybe HONÅ's thought about something like this, right? I don't know if it's I don't know if it's applicable to the movie version, but it should be, right? But anyway, I wish, you know, I hope Hot Toys gave us like on the next I don't know, like if there's any Spider-Man coming, like especially movie version, I hope Hot Toys could give us something like this. You know, we could bend the webs, because the webs that we have right now from our movie version is kind of like you know, you have to make your own, you have to bend. Well, you could do that, you could bend that by using the like blower, you know, like try to heat it up, and then you could bend it, right? You could stylize. I think it's more like that. But in this one, of course, it's easy, very easy, right? I mean, like, you don't need to think about that, you know, you don't need to use any electricity to bend your which is to bend your web, right? So anyway, this one looks really, really cool. Okay, I think that's it. And then for this one, let's try the other arm using the web shooting gesture. It's pretty easy to attach. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot this one here. There you go. Bam, right? See, that's pretty easy. Actually, yeah, I think you. Wait, I forgot the price of this figure. I'm not sure, because I want to say like. So again, I didn't pre-order this one yet. So I'm not sure if I'm going to like it once I finish this unboxing, once I finish this review. Probably, although I already like somehow I can feel already like his vibe, the quality. I think it's gonna match your Wolverine figure. You know, especially if you have Iron Man figures. Well, if you pre-order the Iron Man classic suit from HONÅ's, I think it's gonna. I mean, like, if you're really into comics, I think you're gonna love, you know, collecting, especially if you're going to add him, you know, like collecting those comic version. I think you're gonna love it. Anyway, I don't know why Hot Toys stopped doing the comic version. Probably they had too much, you know, figures to, you know, focus on. Anyway, so yeah, this is the web shooting gesture. So it's up to you how you're going to display your Spider-Man. You know, like, yeah, like from the comics. You know, if you have comics, that you could easily, you know, move around. Yes. Okay, there you go. Looks pretty cool, right? And I think that's it for this one. For the base, find it, like, again, there's no jumping. I mean, like, if you want to display your figure like hanging, flying, holding his was this his web, probably kind of like more of like this. You know, you're just gonna hang it like this, a bit higher position. So you just have to find a way how you're going to display him, something like this. Okay, yeah, I think that's about it. You know, and again, if you're going to talk about really quick the details of this one, first, of course, the overall suit. It's made out of fabric material, stretch fabric material. I find it it's pretty durable. I mean, like, I haven't seen any like pulled strings from the fabric. Yeah, but again, be careful. Doesn't mean that you cannot see it. It's probably not visible, not that really visible, but yeah, I cannot see any like damage yet. The tailoring, I think it's pretty neat. You know, I think it looks good. Yeah, it looks nice. It is nicely done. You know, from the side right there, the armpits. There you go, underarm. Yeah, there are some big stitches right here on the right arm, but it looks pretty clean. Huh? I mean, like, honestly, you see that? Can you guys see it? Like, I mean, like, yeah, it looks great. I mean, like, you're probably gonna say like maybe it's not worth it, but if you're going to buy it, like, if you, of course, if you have an extra budget, like for those who like doesn't want it because it's probably like you think it's too expensive, that's understandable, you know. But then again, for those who are going to order this one, yeah, I think it looks good. Look at that. Look at the stitch. Okay. So yeah, I would say it looks pretty good. You know, the overall look. I think you're not gonna notice any like not aligned, not good quality. Once you get this in your hands, you're gonna feel it. I forgot the price of this one. Probably 1,000 something Hong Kong dollars. Yeah, because usually the price of the HONÅ Studio is around like that. And this one, it's probably around like that. So for US dollars, around, I would say like 100, no, no, 200 something. So if you think this is worth it for $200, I think it's fine. Again, if only if you have an extra budget, and only if you collect 1/6 figures. If not, then there's a lot of like choices out there. I would say like Marvel Legends. You know, you could choose that. You don't need to really choose like direct like from Hot Toys. It's just that just some of us like me. I just like Hot Toys. It's not like about like because it's Hot Toys. I just like the quality. Like even though yeah there are some flaws. Maybe not good quality or QC issue, but overall if you're still looking for better high quality, I would say like yeah, Hot Toys. But of course this is not Hot Toys, this is HONÅ Studio. Yeah, that's totally different. I'm not sure how am I going to compare that to, but still under Hot Toys. Okay, yeah, I think it looks great. Absolutely fantastic. You're gonna love this one. Okay, and of course the print, yeah, I saw some marks here. I'm not sure if that's because of, wait, let me, wait, there you go. I saw some hole here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It's kind of like a mark coming from inside, a mark that, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. What is that? I don't know. I don't know where that mark came from. I mean, like probably inside, but it looks like, also comes from outside. Probably from the cover. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm probably gonna mention this one, or gonna bring this back to Hot Toys and tell them like, yeah, there's some problem on the suit. But overall, the suit, the logo, I think it looks fine. It looks pretty neat to me, and it's aligned in the center, not off. In my honest opinion, you could just adjust this one like this. There you go, and that's it. Actually, I really like the articulations of this one. I mean, the tightness of the joints. I mean, like you're gonna love it, guys. You're gonna feel me. I mean, like once you get this in your hands, like maybe some people playing around like but I mean, like you could play around like that. But honestly, overall, the quality of this figure, it's really good. I would say so. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna say like, oh, the quality is bad because it's just fabric suit and the joints like that's it. How can we cannot really do it? Like I mean, like it's good, guys. I mean, like believe me. Probably maybe just the leg braces. But let me, yeah, something like, oh my gosh. I miss playing with the Spider-Man figures. I haven't take some pictures for quite a while. It's been a month, like since last month. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, I think I forgot that. Did I say that this is also bendable? A short one, so you could play around like this. So it's up to you how you're going to display your Spider-Man. Okay, yeah, you're gonna love this one, guys. Believe me, you're gonna enjoy playing with this figure. Again, only if you have an extra. But if you're going to ask me, is it a must-have, a must-buy? If there's no other choices, like you like 1/6 scale, then this symbiote, I mean, like if you have some comics of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man symbiote suit, then I think this is definitely a must-have for you. That's just my honest opinion. I love it. I feel like I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, I might gonna find. Yeah, let me ask if I could buy this one. Anyway, I think that's about it. Amazing Spider-Man. Bam. Sure. One last thing before I give my final thoughts on this figure. I think for the body, for the size, for the scale, maybe some of you guys or some collectors, probably thinking that his body should be a bit bigger or more muscular. But for me, I think it's fine. Not really big difference. I wish, they could add more, just a little bit, but not too much, But this one, you can still see some muscle details on the body on the suit, but like really huge muscles, probably not. I think this one is fine. Not really a big deal, in my honest opinion. Okay, here are my final thoughts on the Spider-Man Symbiote Suit. Classic Spider-Man. I would say it is a great looking piece. I'm not going to lie, it looks amazing. It's likely a must-have figure for those who are keen on having a classic Spider-Man version, especially if you have the comics to display as a backdrop for the Spider-Man. That's gonna be awesome. However, there may be some parts that you think aren't entirely accurate, but I find that acceptable, not really a big deal, considering the price, especially here in Hong Kong. In other countries, probably shipping and taxes might affect the overall cost. Nevertheless, still an amazing figure, and I don't see any significant issues with it. So I think that's about it. Let me know your thoughts on this figure as well. Feel free to comment down below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button to support the channel and subscribe if you haven't yet. Until then, see you on the next video. Peace.